All right. Get my controller. Hey, Mr. Hobbs, how are you, sir? I am doing good tonight. Just thought I'd do another little kind of impromptu Mortal Kombat playthrough video. I'm having so much fun playing these Sega Genesis versions right now, as you know. We've talked about it quite a bit, but I always go back to these home. You know, sometimes I'll take a break from it for a few years, but I always end up going back to these home console Mortal Kombats. They're great. Did you? Nice. I ate a little bit, not a lot. Actually, this is probably the first year of Easter that I haven't eaten like a ton of candy for Easter. So usually we have like, you know, because our kiddos do like Easter egg hunts and stuff like that. So usually we'll have some leftover candy and stuff like that. But I didn't have any this time go around. I had a little bit. I had like a few Skittles and like a little bit of like M&Ms. But other than that, I really didn't pig out like I normally do on Easter, to be honest with you. Yeah, good on me. Yeah, I could stand to lose a little bit of weight and not eat all that junk. But I did have some good food. We went and ate at we have a Hidalgo's here, and it's a Hispanic Mexican restaurant. But I end up getting like just a cheeseburger. So I'm a cheeseburger guy. Almost no matter where we go to, I'll probably have a cheeseburger. So, to be honest with you, let's crank it up a little bit. And yeah, today I thought it'd be fun just to do some Mortal Kombat 1 playthroughs on Sega Genesis. Why not, right? Hey, Daniel, how's it going? How you doing? Hope everybody who does celebrate Easter had a great one today. We did. We had a lot of fun with the family. I am doing good, man. I'm doing great. I've been waiting. I've kind of been waiting all day to do something like this. I've been enjoying. Again, I've been doing. I know these are kind of impromptu. Impromptu live streams and kind of late in the evening, so I don't expect like a big turnout. But it's still a lot of fun. Hey, Avis, what's going on? You're lurking? Nice. That's perfectly fine. Lurk all you want. Like I said, I've been wanting to do this all day today. Been thinking about it, and here we are. Again, it's a late stream, but I have a lot of fun doing it regardless. I'm gonna play this game tonight anyways, late at night, so I might as well just share and enjoy the experience with you guys. So good times. So what we're gonna do, down, up, left, A, right, down, turn on our download code, and I'm going to go to turn on the blood, of course. So I am using the 6-button controller. As you guys can see, there's 6-button Sega Genesis controller, and it works good on all the other Mortal Kombats. Not so much on this Mortal Kombat. Really, you just need a good 3-button Sega Genesis controller, which I have also, but I've gotten used to just doing the 6-button for all my Mortal Kombats because, what the problem is, you can't see it very well, I'm sure, but what the problem is, your C button, which is your low kick, where my thumb is going up and down at, it doesn't always register. So instead of doing, I won't hardly ever do any sweeps. I might try once in a while, but I'll probably hardly ever do any actual sweeps. And I'll be doing a lot more of which is right here, Z button, a lot more jump kicks with that, and just roundhouses. Sorry, my voice a little bit scratchy. But anyways, yeah, we're just going to turn the blood on and get started. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but I think some people say that the 6 button works for their Mortal Kombat 1 just fine. This is an official Sega Genesis branded controller, and I've never had it work well, like consistently for the original Mortal Kombat 1 on the Sega Genesis. Again, consistently it has never worked for me, so. Excuse me for a moment, guys. I'm gonna go grab a bottle of water because my throat's getting all scratchy already. I'll be right back. All right, got my bottle of water. We're raring to go. We're gonna change the options. We're gonna put this on very hard. See how well we do. So Avis, you would think so, but when the original Mortal Kombat came out, I don't think, and somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think they had the original 6 button controller out at that point. What you could do is you'd have your punch button was A, B was your low kick, and I think C was your high kick. And you could get away with playing the game that way, honestly. On Mortal Kombat 1. You know, it's a little bit more different when you get to more complex stuff like Mortal Kombat 2 and so on. And all those, honestly, they all work fine with the 6 button controller. It's just Mortal Kombat 1 doesn't so much. But I can tell you from experience, Mortal Kombat 1, you can get away with just using the 3 button just fine. In fact, I don't mind using the 3 button at all on this game. It's just that I just don't want to unplug this. I'll be honest with you. I just keep my 6 button on here because it works for all the other ones just fine. And like I said, as long as I'm using just the high kick button on here, I'm perfectly fine. That's not a big deal. You can get away with it quite a bit on Mortal Kombat 1. Okay, let's start up. What do y'all say? Somebody give me a first character to use. We're going to try our best. I can probably get through most of the game without continuing. With just about everybody. We'll see, you know. Anybody have a recommendation? Mr. Hobbs, you may be right on that, sir. Oh, it did pick Sub-Zero for me automatically. There we go. Good choice. I have heard... Oh, no, it picked Sonya. I'm sorry. We'll get subs next. How about that? But I have heard that the... I'm trying to remember how to do her... It's a little bit different, I think, on this controller. I do her little leg grab. Anyways, oops, I'm still trying to use low kick. I'm still trying to use C button. Anyways, we're probably gonna kill us here. Maybe we get lucky. No. Anyways, I have heard that the 8-bit Do controllers do work. 6-bit controllers do work for this game, but I haven't had a chance to try them yet. So perhaps one day. How do you do it on this controller? Try to do her leg grab, and it's a little bit different on here, I think. Oh, I totally missed that, didn't I? Yeah, let me know, man. Let me know. You gonna test out your controller for it? Is that what you're gonna do? What's her leg grab? Oh, I'm doing this wrong here. Ooh, that could have been bad. There, that's all I wanted to do. There we go. Hey guys, let me know. Game sound up a little louder, or is it at a good volume right now? If y'all wouldn't mind letting me know out there, I'd appreciate it. It could turn up a little bit. Instead of hearing me jabber the whole time. So like to do a sweep, I have to constantly press the C button. I have to press back and the C button many times to make her actually sweep, or any character sweep really. It just, the C button is just not very responsive. Like I said, it's not that big of a deal. I can get away with most of this game with using the high kick button instead. I don't have to sweep a lot in this game. At least I get the computer. Go. I'll turn it up a little bit, guys, if that'll hopefully you hear more of the game sounds. I do too. I actually do like that fatality a whole lot. I think it works pretty well for Sonya. Kiss of death, as they call it, I think. Really? Bro. That jump back and punch works really well in the Sega Genesis version. You can really escape a lot of trouble with using that, especially certain characters versus others. Now Kano, sometimes, whenever you try to do it against him on certain characters, that right there, he'll still catch you a lot of times with his quick jump kick or whatever. But with her, as you see, it works well right there against Sub-Zero. Still trying to figure out how to do her leg grab. I thought it was, so in the arcade it's down, low punch, low kick, and block all together. But on the Sega Genesis, maybe it's something different. I don't know. Oh, I should turn this off also. I don't really know. I should have turned off the bonus stages as well. I'll do that next time. Next playthrough. And Johnny Cage will primarily fall for that roundhouse over and over again. There we go. Just get a little cheap on him. It works. Maybe he doesn't fall for a whole lot with Sonya. Yeah, I'm not sure. Should. No? Guess I'm doing it too early, maybe? Huh, maybe not. In that corner. Oh, wow. I didn't get a danger notice or anything. Maybe I did. I'll knock him off. What do you say? Oh. So like I said earlier, I hope everybody who does celebrate Easter had a great time today with family and whatnot. We had a really good time. We went out to the park, and I just played with the kiddos, and we just had a lot of fun. Even at our house in our backyard, we had a lot of fun. So pretty good day. See his jump kick, you gotta back up a little bit and then try it, and usually you can catch him with it. I do believe. Nope, maybe not. See, too close again. Yeah, back up a little bit, you can catch him. Ah, he got me. Played a lot of Blitz, nice. That is a good day for it, for sure. Did you do it on your arcade one-up machine, Hubs? Oh, really? Nice. Competitive, huh? They're pretty cutthroat. Of course. I'm going to have to get my laptop out here in a minute, guys, so I can actually talk to you all a little bit easier. It's easier to have the laptop out because on my phone, whenever you guys type a comment, it just goes away really fast. So after this playthrough, I'll get my laptop out. I'll be a little more prepared next time. He still doesn't do the leg grab. I'm trying to figure it out. Oh, he's the same way. You have to be a certain distance away from him to pull that off. Right there. All right. That was a little too close. I'm kind of getting worried about these endurance rounds. Again, if I could find out when my leg grab is with her, that would help a lot. I thought it was... I don't know. Let me see if I can figure this out here. Okay, I don't know why I'm having trouble with it. Hey, Twisted, how's it going, man? Did you have a good Easter, buddy? It was okay, yeah. Well, as I was telling everybody else, we usually do had a lazy day. Well, hey, man, sometimes that's a lazy day I'm perfectly fine with. I was telling everybody earlier, we usually have like an Easter egg hunt with the kiddos, and this year we didn't really do that, but we still had a lot of fun. We had a blast, really. I have to be a little bit more cautious on this playthrough because I don't have the ability to do her leg grab for some reason. I don't know what it is on here. Oh shit, let me do that. Oh wow. Cheater. I call foul, sir. Ah. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough single credit playthrough. I'm not sure we'll be able to do that. Not feeling very confident in that one. Maybe. Like I said, I really need her leg grab to help out a lot. Sorry guys, I had a call come through on my phone. It's kind of messed things up. You guys still there? Everyone's still... Yeah, okay. Did it mess up for a second there? I had a call come in. My bad, guys. I had a late call come in. It kind of messed up my stream here. Or I think it did anyways. There we go. All right, we're really putting them down with Sonya. We'll see how this next one goes. And then, like I said, I don't know how... I'm not very confident in beating this on a single credit, though. Did you say Persona? I never played any of those games. I've always heard they're really good. But they're RPG style, right? I've never really gotten into RPGs a whole lot. There. Pulled off a sweep, what do you know? It's kind of rare on the 6-button controller. But I have heard the 8-bit, though, yeah, controller works much better. Oops. That was dumb. Ah. Oops. There we go. Ooh, that's close. Okay. This is for all the marbles, guys. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, well, we got past all the normal fighters. Let's see if we can get past... Usually I shoot fire, like her little fireball also when I'm fighting Goro. But for the life of me, I can't remember how to do it on here. It's not the same as the arcade version. Just like her leg grab thing isn't the same. So that might throw a little damper into things. But at least he's falling for the uppercuts, so that's good. I mean, excuse me, the jump kicks, not the uppercuts. And as I've always mentioned in any of my videos I've ever done, anytime I fight Goro on Mortal Kombat 1 for the Sega Genesis, I'm so happy about how much damage it takes. I did watch that video, Twisted. That's right. I forgot about that. Was 8-Bit Doe the one that you ended up using for Mortal Kombat 1? Oh, that's not good. Lucky? Nope. Damn, he might get me, guys. The retro bit. Okay. And now it works just fine for Mortal Kombat 1? Ah. No, I'm not trying to do that roundhouse. He keeps doing it though. Get him. No. Uh-oh. There we go. Jeez, that was too close. The one that comes in blue, dark gray. Okay. Yeah, I've seen that one. I think at my local game exchange, they have that controller you're talking about. I may have to pick it up and, you know, use it. I guess I'm pretty familiar. I use the 3 button still pretty good on Mortal Kombat 1. I just chose tonight to use the 6 button. Maybe I should bust out the 3 button, though, to be honest with you. I think I can actually do certain of their moves a little bit easier. We'll see. Here in just a second, after I beat this game with her, I'm going to do a couple things. Maybe I'll switch it out to a 3-button controller. Because, I don't know. I keep still accidentally hitting C, and most of the time the C doesn't work. There we go. We'll let it play through, and then I'll switch out a couple things. I'm going to grab my laptop real quick, guys. Give me just a moment. It'll be easier for me to talk to you all with my laptop because it tends to, whenever comments come up on my phone here, it tends to go way too fast. So give me 1 second, guys. All right. Make it logged in here. What's the Big 6 controller? Twisted? Just curious. Oh, okay. It's got the shape of the old school 3 button, but it's actually got 6 buttons on it. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. I'd be curious to see how that works. Never mind. I wasn't popping my 3 button, but it's going to take me some digging to get it out, so I'm not going to worry about the 3 button controller. We'll just keep it the 6 button. Oh, really? So it's pretty it's kind of rare for games to not really like it, though, isn't it? Like most games don't mind the 6 button controller. All right, let's go back to playing, and I will, first of all, turn off the bonus stages. I'm just gonna ignore them anyways. Let's see here. Should I try to fight Reptile a little easier? We could turn on that. We could turn on the pit stage where that's where we fight at first. That way, even if I don't get a double flawless on the pit, I'll have another opportunity later on. So we could try that. I think flag 4 is the. I'm not sure. I'm not sure which one's which. Which one makes the items fly by the moon every time? Oh, really? Just those 2 games? That's kind of crazy. Damn, which one was the... I used the 6 button for my arcade edition. It works just fine. No, wait, that's a lie. That's a lie. On the arcade edition, I also use the... on my arcade edition cartridge, I also use the... I still use the 6 button, but I think it still works as... I think that have technically use the 3 button. Like, I have to kind of omit using the sweep. So... yeah, I think I still just use the 3 button for that one, for the most part. Or like I said, I use the 6 button, but I don't use C. I use Z. Just high kick, really. I'm gonna turn flag 4 on. I can't remember which one makes the items fly across the moon, but we'll try that one. We'll try on the pit. And I think it's on very hard still, and we're gonna use Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero for this one. I didn't mean to pick Sonya a while ago. I was just kind of going across the across the character select screen earlier. Yeah, here we go. So we can already fight Reptile possibly if I can get a double flawless. That's a big if. Okay, well, let's let him beat us up and we'll try again. May or may not happen. But the good news is, like I said, we'll be able to fight in the pit stage a couple times, I think, now. The good thing is Johnny Cage falls for that roundhouse quite a bit, almost no matter who you are. There we go. That should be a Reptile fight, right? I know. I cheated. I forced the items to fight across the moon. That's okay. We're gonna fight this green bastard. At the bottom of the pit. Nice. On the arcade edition cartridge, if you fight at the bottom of the pit and you uppercut him, it knocks him to like a 3rd level of the pit. It's kind of crazy. I think I did that one of my videos a while back. But yeah, it's kind of funny. Like literally, if you uppercut him right here to finish him, it knocks him down. It's almost like you knocked him off top of the pit stage. It's crazy. For whatever reason, does that. Yeah, Again, it's on the arcade cartridge, but if you do an uppercut right here to finish him, it'll knock him down again. At least on the version I have. I don't know if that's something they fix later, but I think I have version 1 point something. I don't think I have 2.0. They might have fixed it. I don't know. See, that sweep is so delayed. It's because I keep pressing C in hopes it'll work. There we go. Yeah, do it, man. Try it out. Fight at the bottom of the pit and then uppercut somebody off and see what happens. In this particular game, I think, or like on the arcade edition, I think you still have to fight Reptile to make it, to go to the bottom of the pit. And if it doesn't do it in yours, I can show you. Oh my gosh, did I just turn on? Was flag 4 where he just always comes down and makes an announcement? Did I just get lucky and have the moon, have the things fly across the moon, but now he's going to announce every stage? Crap. I may have to prove you guys. That's okay. We'll play through it anyways. If that's the case. It might be the case. I just don't know what those flags do. I always get confused. Have you guys ever done this game without the blood on? Have you played through it and how crappy it is? The fatalities are like Sub-Zero does this thing called a super uppercut, which is just his uppercut. So, yeah, my bad, guys. I have it where he's just dropping clues every time. I guess that's what Flag 4 was. Well, I guess I just got lucky on the pit stage then, that something was flying across every time. You didn't know about the blood code back in the day, Twisted? Yeah. Yeah, they were lame. Oh, I see. You didn't know. You still had the game cheating to do it with, but other than that, you didn't really. Know the code, the blood code. So as far as I don't know if I knew the Dullard code right away or if it was just the. I think we learned the Abacab or whatever code first, and then a little bit later on the Dullard code came out, and everybody's like, "Oh my god, it's awesome!" So I honestly can't remember for sure which one came out, and you know, I'm pretty sure the Abacab code came out first, and then the Dullard code was later released or discovered or whatever. Usually he'll do that. He'll keep doing that and give you an opportunity to get out. Just wait for him to do that flying kick. UMK3 is a great game. It's a very good game. I'm probably not as good at that one, but I do love it. It's really fun. MK2 was the one I played the most back in the day. But yeah, like I said, UMK3. Whenever MK3 came out, I thought that game was great. I didn't realize it was only 6 months later that UMK3 came out. I didn't realize it was that close together, honestly. See now, I guess yeah, I just timed it right where I actually got the moon silhouettes to come across. Well, I just don't know what flag it is to make them always fly across. So probably no more reptile fights this playthrough. And that's okay. We already got him the first time, so that worked out. Oh, that's you ready to MK1? Yeah. Since I'd already been playing MK1 in the arcade back then, I was super excited when they announced it for these home consoles, and I couldn't wait to get it. I was definitely there day one. And I was there day one for MK2 and MK3 and UMK3 and an MK for the Sega CD, MK for the 32X or MK2 for the 32X. I was there day one for all of those. I was obsessed as a youngster. Absolutely obsessed. Nice. The EGM magazine, I have tons of those still. Most of them are in storage, and they're taken care of though. They're not, they're not in any. They're not just sitting out in stores getting eaten by rats or something. I've got them safe in my storage building, and yeah, I love the EGM magazine. I used to use the EGM for when I got all my information on games that were coming out. I mean, I was just obsessed with looking at those magazines, especially when Mortal Kombat 1 was coming out. I have that magazine right here in the room with me, up on the wall. My very one I got back in whatever year it was, early 90s. 93, I guess? 92, 93. And I have a pretty good collection of my Nintendo Powers in this room also. It's at least like maybe 60 or 70 issues, starting with the first issue from 1988, with Super Mario Brothers 2 on the cover. That was really cool. I did hear about the Continuum, or Compendium, however you say it. Compendium, yeah. I did hear about that. In fact, I saw a picture of it online somewhere. I'm kind of interested in that. I just don't know how I'm going to get it right away, but that is interesting. Let's feel left side of this corner. There we go. All right. You're subscribed to all the magazines, but sadly don't have them. Yeah, I've still got most of mine out in storage. Game Pro. Gosh, there was a magazine called Game Fan. It was pretty cool. Very nice color photos in that Game Fan magazine. And of course, like we talked about the EGM magazine, Nintendo Power. Gosh, there's a few others. I can't think off the top of my head. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, I was all about those back in the day. Yeah, man, maybe I should back it. I don't know. Maybe you're right. Yeah, Abacab. There you go. And Harold, I think that was the first one I learned. And then a little bit later on, the dollar code was either discovered or it was, you know, they just put it out for everybody to check it out. Bottom of the pit. The heck? Maybe I let go of block too soon. He ended up on the other side of me somehow. As you guys can see, even on very hard, you can still use the jump kick technique. If you probably already knew that, but you can use it on any difficulty level. It works pretty good. Most of you are probably already aware of that. Oh, it's NBA Jam Tournament Edition issue. Nice. I feel like this playthrough is going a little bit smoother than my Sonya playthrough. With Sonya, I'm used to using her leg grab a lot more, and I couldn't figure out how to do it with this controller. A little rusty, guys. Sorry. I have a feeling it's something to do with that C button that I just can't get to work on this game. On the Sega. Yes, sir. That Abacab code was amazing. Everybody's like, oh my gosh, there's blood in this game. They were so excited. And I've discussed this many times, but I still think the Super Nintendo game is pretty cool, especially graphically, the Super Nintendo Mortal Kombat one. But man, when it came to actual gameplay and the blood code for the Sega Genesis, I think it kind of, you know, I think it kind of won out between those two. Now, Mortal Kombat 2 for the Super Nintendo, I do like better, even though I love the Sega Genesis version. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I can't get a slide to work. Like I said, I have my 3-button controller. I just couldn't find it in my drawer. So yeah, I do think it's better for the Super Nintendo. But like I said, I didn't dislike the Sega Genesis version of MK2 at all. I still thought it was a great version. But Super Nintendo had the great quality, you know. Oh, baby still got me. Had the great graphics. It had the better sound and speech. Overall, I lean a little bit more heavier to the Super Nintendo version of MK2. Oh, got me, man. Did. Yeah, I get that, man. I absolutely get the love for MK2 for the Super Nintendo. Go. Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you, Twisted. And, you know, having this regular Mortal Kombat 2, the unlimited version is really good. And then, of course, well, the MK3, or sorry, Ultimate Mortal Kombat Trilogy for the Sega Genesis is different because it's, you know, it's using the Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 style of gameplay, but it's still really good. Yeah, I need to turn that flag off since it's just dropping Reptile down every time. Maybe it's flag 2 that drops the silhouettes across the moon every time. I'll just have to check that. No, you're right. It is pretty much a museum, no doubt. But again, I love having an actual cartridge for the Sega Genesis, so I'm glad it's one that they were able to put on a cartridge. Plus, those kind of games are usually pretty cheap on, you know, AliExpress and whatnot. Damn it, going too slow in that. I tried to sweep again. Cannot do it on here. Not with this controller, anyways. Nice, Joey. Absolutely, the dollar code. Very nice. Go. Huh. Well, that bastard. There we go. Oh, goodness, I lost it. Oh, nice, man. I can't wait to play the Dark Knight. Again, I had a version of it on my computer, on my laptop, but it wasn't the same. It didn't have all the red, like, you know, the red backgrounds that we discussed. Still, the colors of the character, it might have been an earlier version or something. And I haven't tried. Twisted gave me a version, right, Twisted? You sent me a link to a version of it as well. But I haven't downloaded it yet, but I will. Oh, damn. Ooh, I almost got to kill that fireball. Yeah, no, I haven't tried it yet, but I will. I definitely will. And I'm also get a. Mr. Hobbs is kind enough to hook me up with, or find me, link me a way to get to that physical copy as well. Can't wait. Dang it. Keep getting hit by that. Oops. Definitely didn't mean to do that. Ah. Got me that round. That might have been the first round I lost, I think, actually. Okay. Nice. There we go. Okay. First, I thought this is kind of stupid. Yeah, thanks again for that, Hobbs. I can't wait to get a chance to either purchase it from you or whatever we're gonna do. But I can't wait. It's gonna be awesome. Or your fight stick. Oh, really? Hey, thanks, Hobbs. I appreciate that, man. Dude, I can't wait, man. You just made my day even better. I can't wait, man. Thank you so much. Like I said, I think you may have saw me say that. I can't believe that you found one with a case. I've never seen a case for that game. The Dark Edition version. I have the regular edition, you know, but the regular, not regular, but regular Unlimited Edition. I've never seen one with the an actual case made specifically for the Dark Edition. Harold, you gotta get back into this, man. These classics are where it's at. I mean, I absolutely love the way the new Mortal Kombat's look and play. They all look like amazing games. But I just always find myself going back to these classic, old school Mortal Kombat's. They were blasts. All right, who should I use next, guys? Any suggestions? I've done Sub-Zero so far and Sonya. A real easy playthrough is Scorpion. Kano, okay. Yeah, I agree with you, Twisted. Like I did I really did give the newer Mortal Kombat's a try, and I don't think they're terrible. Like I said, they look great and they play great. I just can't get into them. They just, for me, it's about feel, and I love how these old games feel. I mean, this is what I grew up playing, you know, and I like the way they feel, and it may sound kind of weird, but it just, to me, it feels a little less complicated. I'm sure if I put a ton of time into it, I would get, you know, more familiar with the newer Mortal Kombat's, but you know, I always find myself just going back to these classics, and to me, they're super fun. So I'm an old school gamer. Oops, we need to turn off 4, and we need to try. Let me try to turn on 2 and see if that makes the silhouettes fly across the moon every time. So I've got one for Johnny, and I've got one for Raiden, and I've got one for Kano. I think Kano was first. We'll do Kano first, and then if you guys stick around, I can definitely do Johnny and Raiden as well. Kano. I may, on the next live stream I do like this, I may do the same game except the arcade version. That way you guys can, people who aren't familiar with it, the Sega Genesis arcade edition, the hacked version, is really cool. It's really good. It has a lot more, there's just a lot more content to it in a good way. Oh, I press C again. Maybe that beat me up real quick. Yeah, I've been hearing mixed about MK1, the newest one, honestly. Some people have been loving it, some people have been hating it, but mostly I've been hearing not the greatest about it. Ah, okay, well, no reptile fight this time, but maybe if we fight this stage again. Zero, 2 through 7. I wonder what the other flags were. I've got them confused now. I can't remember which ones are which. Kano's got that really nice jump punch in this game. So if you get yourself in trouble, they get close to you and you want to just get a quick escape, boom, do that. And usually they'll do the jump kick straight up and down. You know, knock them out of the air. Like that. Oh, no, he got me that time. Like that. Yeah, I know they're trying to reboot the game, Twisted, but like it throws me off when I'm trying to talk to people about this Mortal Kombat 1. You know, I'm like, you know, talking to somebody about Mortal Kombat 1, they're thinking I'm talking about the new one. So yeah, I wish they would have just changed it to a little bit different title instead of like rebooting it, calling it MK1. Kind of threw me off. So I definitely agree with you there. See, most of them get hit by that jump back punch thing. Oh, is it really? So it's not even. So it's not even really a reboot. I mean, I heard it was like a reboot, but is it really? I don't know. I'd heard it was basically a reboot of the story, but I guess it still does tie into MK11. So that's kind of, to me, that's still just almost like a sequel. Oops. Huh. Damn ice. Seize control. Okay. Okay. Huh. Yeah, I didn't really know the story to that game at all. I had never played it. Interesting. When I first heard they were going to do a reboot, in my mind, I was literally thinking about this game getting rebooted. You know what I mean? Like just old school Mortal Kombat 1 getting rebooted. Yeah, I like the way some people put it. I see where you said that. Now you got to call it the original MK1. Some people also say like MK. Oh, I forgot to turn this off. Oh well. Some people also say like MK92 or something like that. You know what I mean? To represent the old one. So I guess that's kind of a cool way of re-saying it, referring to the classic Mortal Kombat. Oops, let me do that. Damn, Liu Kang, calm down, bro. It's all over me. There we go. Yeah, I'm a big fan of these old ones for sure. Let's see if I can do. Look at this. I messed it up. If you get in the corner and you do his fatality, he tries to back up and it just kind of makes him keep walking. But it should still count as a fatality. I guess it didn't. Oh, Raiden, calm down. Yeah, you can just kick these people all day long. You going very hard. That was dumb of me. Put myself in the corner. Stop that, Johnny. Keep doing a slide kick right underneath my jump kick. Look at that. Slide, sweep. There we go. Yeah, man. The old school Kano fatality is amazing. No lie. Just a matter of when. I would love to see that, the old school remakes. Old school HD remakes of these games right here. That would be fantastic. I think it would do very well. Especially, I did the fatality, but it's too late. Did I get credit for it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I would love to see these redone in HD. I mean, I'll probably still ultimately prefer the original ones, but still, it would be nice to see them all dolled up. We'll try another round, couple rounds, see if we can beat him. Try to get a flawless victory. No. No. Ah. Damn it. All right. No reptile fight this go around. You don't like Johnny Cage? I love Johnny Cage. He's awesome. Him and Sub-Zero are probably my favorite characters in this game. Oops. Try to get the other side of him. Oh, arcade collection. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I have it on the 360, but I don't think the 360 you can play online anymore of the arcade collection, whereas the PS3, I think you can still play online, right? Is that right, Avis? Am I saying that correctly? I mean, if you can still play a 360 online, that'd be great, but I have a feeling you can't. As far as that game goes, anyways. Jerk. Oops. I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, I saw when Jeremy was playing it. I just didn't know if the 360 version was still available online. I saw he was playing the PS3 version. We can do this again. Just jump punch after jump punch. There we go. Change up a little bit. Yeah, I had it on the 360. But yeah, I think you can't play online. You just do the single player matches. But again, I'm not sure on that. I'm not 100% sure on that. Computer's pretty dumb in this game. They'll let you chunk kick the hell out of them, and then also they keep throwing projectiles at you. I say that as I start getting my ass kicked. Oops. Oops. All right. Get a little more hell out of her. Do I think the new Request movie will be any good? Man, I hope so. It's looking kind of promising. I like Carl Urban. I don't know if I would like him as Johnny Cage role though, just because nothing against Carl Urban, but I kind of think of a little bit younger character or actor for the role. And like I said, he may nail it. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I hope he does. Like I said, I like Carl Urban. I think he's a great actor. I really liked him in his role as Dredd. Did you guys ever see that movie, Dredd? You know, the Judge Dredd movie from 2012. I mean, I know you don't really see his face much. You mostly just see his mouth, but I don't know. He did a really good job in that movie. And of course, in The Boys. And he was in the Doom movie with The Rock. And what else is he in? He's good amount of movies. Yeah, I thought the first one was pretty good. Yeah, they created that Cole character. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of him either, honestly. But you're right. The rest of the movie is great. I think they did a good job with all their characters. Ah, keep my ass kicked by Mr. Subs here. All right, Mr. Goro. Go. Moving right through this one, guys. Oh, the girl just smacked me across the stage. Ah, there we go. All right. So in the arcade version, well, the cartridge that came out for the Sega Genesis, the hat cartridge, it actually has Kano's original picture for his ending, whereas this version, this is the original Mortal Kombat for Sega Genesis, has a different picture. You guys will see that here in just a moment. Assuming I beat Shang Tsung. So if I do the arcade edition of the game soon, cartridge, you'll see his actual ending, the actual picture for his ending for Kano. Did you guys? Twisted. Did you ever get a chance to go try that real quick? What I was talking about, the pit thing, where you can do another uppercut, knock him down to another deck of the pit. There we go. Yeah, go check it out. It's kind of weird how it does that. Yeah, if you get a chance. Yeah, so see, this picture right here is the actual picture in the arcade when you beat this game. But if you have the arcade cartridge, it does correct this. It puts the correct pictures on this ending here. Which in my opinion is, the way it should be. Should be done. Should be handled. All right, who was next? Somebody said, was it Johnny Cage next, or was it Raiden and then Johnny Cage? We were going to do play one. Yeah, the Veer 19, I agree with you. The arcade version is, I love this version because I grew up with this, but I do like the arcade version of this better. You're right, like even stuff as simple as like the word fatality on the screen, it brings it up bigger, more bold, and it gives it more life, and it has more of the sound effects in it. It has the correct ending for Kano, all kinds of stuff that they changed and made better in the arcade cartridge. I 100% agree with you. I have that one as well. I was probably just gonna play this cartridge tonight, but at some point I might do the other one also. Or when I do another one of these late night videos, I might do it. Oh, thanks for that, Hubs. Interesting. So maybe that's the problem. I'm still using the actual Sega Genesis branded controller. Maybe I have to get one of those Hyperkin and 8-bit though, because while I have the actual original 6-button, it still gives me issues on there. So yeah, let me know, Twisted. Let me know if your version has that, and if it doesn't, I'll pop it in. We'll do it here in a little bit and show everybody. All right, we said I think it was Johnny Cage next. No, it might have been Raiden next, and then Johnny Cage. We'll do Raiden. Very hard. I think all that stays the same. We turn off these bonus stages again. I'm just gonna ignore them anyways. And flag 2's already on. We'll leave that all the way it is. Hopefully we can get some more reptile fights in. That would be great. So Raiden. Mine's like, I think mine's like 1.5 or something like that. I don't think I have the actual 2.0. There is a 2.0 version. I don't have that one. Ooh. Do that out fast. Get me out of here. Get me out of this corner. I'm trying to do my little Superman. It's not working. There it goes. Finally. Ah. Oh, did you see it? Nice. So did you take him to another level when you uppercut him? Ooh, got me. November 2024 is whenever 1.0 came out. Yeah, isn't that crazy? It takes them to another pit stage. It's weird. I don't know if they did that on purpose or what, but it's in the game. Yeah, TG. So mine's on a cartridge, and mine's like 1.5 version. And then I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with. Yeah, you are probably familiar with Tassos Gaming. He has a 2.0 version cartridge. So I don't know. I'm sure all those versions are available. You know, emulated versions are available, but that's the versions that we have. So yeah, Tassos has 2.0. I guess there's some differences. I just don't know what they are, to be honest with you. I wonder if I can get her to. Never mind. Enhance. It's a fork. Hmm. Let me out of here. Oh, it still got me. Oh, it rings. What? I hit him, but it didn't count. He got his ice off in time, so. There we go. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Sometimes my 6 button will start to work on this game, but then all of a sudden the C button will like stop after about the 4th or 5th guy. Other times, like today, almost every time I press the C button, it doesn't want to work at all. Oops. Oh, really twisted? Yeah, it's kind of a pain in the ass. It's unfortunate. Damn, I won't be able to get a double fall seats Liu Kang, I don't think. I'll try it. Nope. I'm not gonna worry about it a whole lot. Probably have a hard enough time getting through this game with Raiden on this version. Yeah, like I said, other times like today, I can't barely use the C button at all. It's hardly ever working. Oops. Yeah, this corner. Oh, that's not how I want to get out of the corner. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Let's knock this bozo off. What do you say? Hey guys, if you wouldn't mind just telling me, is the game sound loud enough? Is it adequate? Or should I turn the game sound up more? Because when I watch the video, I like to hear the game sounds as well, even though I am doing a lot of talking. I missed him. Think it's fine? Okay, cool, thank you. Perfect, thanks Avis, appreciate it. Thank you, Twisted. Oops. Ah. What the hell? Just grab me out of it. Look at that, I had no health left. Literally no health. Alright, we under our mirror match? Not yet, okay. Mr. Cage. Johnny Cage. Oh, I can't believe he walked right into that very hard. Very nice. I'm not mad about it. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, yeah. Let me know because I've been considering getting a HyperKid controller, or 8BitDo, or one of those kind of controllers for a while now. Retrobit. I've been thinking about it. Although I don't really know if I really need a whole lot because I've gotten pretty used to this game without having to have it. But I don't know. It's just always nice to have a 6-button controller. You know what I mean? The exact layout you need. Fingers crossed. Yeah, you're not wrong. I prefer to play it with not having to use, with having 2 kick buttons and 2 punch buttons and a block button, just like I can with the other ones. I'm glad at least the 6-button works on the other Mortal Kombats just fine. That'd be a little bit more of a concern to me. Oops. Okay. Cool, yeah, let me know, man. Yeah, you do have to have that look. It would be nice to sweep more often, instead of having to sweep once in a while and hope it works. You're not wrong about that. Oh, okay, cool. I hear you, Twisted. I'm at the point now where if I want to get anything else, I have to pretty much sell something to get it. Which is okay. I've got a lot of old stuff that I don't mind getting rid of sometimes. I do collect a lot of things, though. Ah, jerk. Damn it, Kano's just not letting me have that jump back up high punch thing. Ah. That's not good. Ah, not good at all. Surprised let me have that. Yes, keep doing the ball. Perfectly fine with that. Oh. Huh, interesting. Hopefully it'll stay consistent though working, you know? What the heck? Say get over here. That was weird. See if that happens again. He does the ball again. No. That was strange. Ah, he's not gonna let me out, is he? This may be a loss here. Get me out of here. Ah, he got me. Okay, that was my first loss though, I think. It's not too bad. Not that it's gonna stay on here, but hey, might as well tighten down. All right, let's see if we can keep this going and hopefully not lose anymore. I'm trying to throw that lightning afterwards. I don't know why I can't connect it. I'm pressing the wrong button, maybe? Oh, just too slow, I guess. There we go. When in doubt, get cheap. Don't mind getting a little cheap to get through these games. Oops, let me do that. There we go, finally. Nice, man. So you're saying the Hyperkin and the Big Six, yeah, the Big Six works fine from Mortal Kombat 1? Is that what I'm getting out of this? It's going a little slow down the stage. Probably because of all the moving clouds in the background, I would guess. It's probably a little much for it. Now, if you do happen to get a double flawless and you do your fatality, with on the pit, with the silhouettes flying by on these endurance rounds, it's really cool. You still fight Reptile, but the second Reptile that comes out is a messed up version of him. I'd have to do it on an easier mode probably to pull it off, but it's very doable. Oh. There's a lot of slowdown here. It's kind of messing me up a little bit. There we go. Yeah, there's a lot of slowdown that endurance though. Okay, if you decide to get another controller, here's my thoughts on him. Probably my favorite as far as how it feels in my hands, but the D-pad kind of sucks. Tactile bumps isn't there. Big six is awesome, but okay. Good points. Well, I have the 1.5 ROM. Do you know if I'm wondering if those will still work on that particular ROM or version, so to say. I can't imagine it not working. It worked fine on the 1.0, right? You know what I mean? Like, why would they make the controllers not, work less on the other ones? Oh, got me. I'll jump happy there. I did it again. There we go. Okay, yeah, that's what you're saying. Jerk. There we go. All right. It's different. Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm not sure. I'd really like to test it out, just to see. Yeah, I think he'll fall for that. You can do that in the arcade as well. Big circle for those jump punches. As you see right there, certain characters can do that jump punch to Goro, and they don't know. He doesn't know what to do about it. So. Okay, yeah, I may do that. Like I said, there's a couple Retrobit controllers at my local game exchange. I may just go with that. And I love the way the 6-button Sega Genesis controller feels. So if it's similar to that, then yeah, I'm game for to try to get one of those. I may do that this next weekend. I think the one I watched your video, Twisted, like I said, I did watch that video. That one that was kind of a bluish color. It was like a bluish tinted. It looked just like a 6-button controller, Sega Genesis 6-button controller. That's the one you're talking about that worked fine, right? Yes. Okay. And you said there's a wireless version of that as well? Is it just like a little receiver piece you plug into your Sega Genesis or something? Okay. Yeah, I may have to invest in one of those then. All right. So there's our Raiden playthrough. I think now I'm obligated to do a Johnny Cage. I could try to do all of them tonight. We got Johnny Cage, and we got Scorpion, and we've got Liu Kang left. So far, I think I've only had to continue one time, which was on Raiden. So what I just did. Let's see if I can fix that a little bit better for the camera. No, not really. It didn't really do much of it. Actually, I may not be able to get through it all because I think I'm recording from my phone, as you guys can probably tell. So it may be a little bit less. It may be a little bit. My actual phone is about to die, and I could probably do like maybe 1 or 2 more playthroughs. So maybe 3 if we do a hurried one. Nice. Yeah, man. You had the original version? Awesome. Very awesome. I know, me too. I was there day one when it released. I think I got my version. I can't remember, but I think I got this one at KB Toys back in the day. Or Circus World, whatever was in our mall at the time. I was super pumped to get that. I was just so fired up to pick this up at the store. Turn all this crap off again. Leave that alone. Leave all that alone. Let's see if we can. I might be able to squeeze 3 playthroughs out of my phone life. We'll see. Yeah, it's just the easy way to get through it. And plus, as I always mention, Goro's damage takes off. When you hit Goro, it does just as much damage as it does anybody else on the Sega Genesis version. So that's a plus for me. All right, we'll do Johnny Cage. Johnny Cage's jump punch is pretty awesome as well. Sub's gonna be difficult to me for some reason. There we go. I got us a bit. You can also, I think, there's a way. I can do it in the arcade pretty easily. I think it works here also. You can get through this game without jumping. At least the first 2 guys. Or at least all the way up to Goro. But right now I'm just kind of in a fight for my life here. We'll save that for another day. For today, we're just going to try to survive this game. Just as is. Dang it, I keep trying to do a jump punch. I keep messing up. Oh man, you're too kind if you send me a controller also. Yeah, I mean, I'd appreciate it if you do, man. Thank you so much if you have a spare retro bit controller. Absolutely, I'd appreciate that. Thank you, man. Damn, you're spoiling me here. Oh shit. That must be my first guy. Damn, he just kicked my ass. That was the first guy. How dreadful. Try this again. Redo. Johnny Cage. Sub-Zero wasn't letting up me at all, was he? All I really had to do was create some distance between us. I'm sure I could have just done this the whole time. Look at that. Yep. Oh, the interact control? Yeah. I've had an interact controller before. It's been a good while. But let me tell you, the one I had didn't work worth a crap. Like I said, it's been many years. But man, it was junk from day one when I had it. To make it do multiple heads right here, right? Yeah, agreed, Twisted. Really, Hobbs, you had a lot of that stuff, huh? Man, I appreciate it, man. Thanks so much. Oh, shit. Keep jumping at him. I'm trying to. There's another brand I had back in the day that was really bad. Not just the Interact, but I can't remember what it was now. It was the same way though. It worked about as well as the Interact did. But it was cleared. It had a bunch of colorful buttons, and it was for my. I think it was for the Sega Genesis. I can't remember now. It might have been for my N64. But man, it was a terrible controller. Gosh, I wish I remember what it was. Can't believe that jerk kicked my ass. See if we can get a reptile battle again. Okay, there's one flawless. Yes, it did. It absolutely did. And it had big trigger buttons on it too. I remember them kind of sticking out. Man, it was bad. I just don't remember what it was called. Unfortunately, she got me. Let's let her beat us up. But nothing about it was good. That controller I'm talking about, like, it didn't feel good in the hands either. Didn't feel good. Didn't play good. To me, it kind of looked like crap. It looked very cheap. So yeah, but it was a bad controller. There we go, reptile fight. Honestly, man, that does sound like what it's called, the SG Pro Pad. But I couldn't remember for sure. I couldn't tell you for sure. I have to see it again. I'll have to look that up later. That sounds right though. My favorite model of Sega Genesis console. I honestly really like the original one. I had that one for many years. I'm playing on a Model 2 right now, but I had the original for Model 1. I've had that one for many years, and I loved it. It was a great console. Never gave me any troubles. It looked great. I like the way it looked. You know, I like the red and the black mixed together. It looked really cool. Yeah, so Model 1. I never had a Genesis 3. I've heard kind of bad things about that one though. What was up with that? Do you guys know? There was some negativity towards the Genesis 3 model, that little small one. But yeah, right now I'm playing a Model 2 that a buddy gave me a few years ago, and he just gave it to me just because he didn't really ever use it, and I just put it in. I've had it in storage for a while, and I got out, you know, maybe a few months ago and started playing on it again. Oh, bitch about the Genesis 3 model. Not working with Sega CD and Sega 32X? Okay, I see. Can't get my slide kick to work since it's the C button. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, the model. I remember the Model 3 being real small. This. Okay. So yeah, it was pretty rough then, huh? Overall. Huh. Oh, after it's been modded? Okay, that's pretty cool. I didn't even know people really modded that. I mean, people mod just about everything, I guess, right? But I've never known anything about modding the Model 3, making it better and everything. Twisted, was it you that was telling me that you have a original Sega CD, or did somebody else mention that? Like the first model Sega CD? Someone mentioned that they had the first model of the Sega CD. It wasn't working for them. You used that first model? Okay. I gotcha. I love the way the Model 1 looks for the Sega CD. I know that most of those are kind of out now as far as like, they probably don't, work anymore properly. But man, I just love the way the first model looked. I remember when it first showed up to Sears at our mall in Senate, right where I live out here. I remember seeing it at our Sears, and I would just stare at it and watch the demo all day long. It was a cool little system. You had no problems with yours? Nice. Yeah, when I first saw that, I was just blown away. There was a demo at our Sears here, and it had that demo had a Sewer Shark and some other games. It was kind of showcasing. And I was like, oh my gosh, that looks phenomenal. I was in love with it, but I never got that one. I ended up getting later on. I got the second model that goes beside the Sega Genesis. It was pretty awesome. Dang, $55 was a steal, man. Hell yeah, crazy deal. Hey, damn. I would love to find that kind of deal. We're going to just finish them off. If we get the pit stage in an endurance round, I'll try to do a double flawless there, so I can show you guys the messed up version of Reptile. Oops. Dang, I should have just done this the whole time. Could have done a double flawless here. Oh well. Oops. There we go. Wait, you can't. I must. Did it actually have the original box for it, or are you talking about just the box that came in? Because it'd be even cooler if you had the original box for the original Sega CD. Can't do a shadow cake, otherwise I'd be doing a lot more. A little bit limited. Excuse me, Sonya. Go. Oh no. Got her. That was ugly. I'll take it. Oh, okay, gotcha. For a second there, I thought you meant the original actual box. I was like, holy shit. But still, as you mentioned before, 55 bucks is an absolute steal. I mean, you got both of them for $55, so it's a steal just for the Sega CD alone. You know what I mean? The Generation 1 Sega CD. People sell it for more than that just for parts. You know what I'm saying? Like they sell it like that, broken, for more than $55. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll check them out. Thank you. So yeah, you got to steal. You're right. Even back in 2011, that was a hell of a deal. Oh, and let me do the shadow kick. Awesome. I'll do it again? Nope. Okay. For those of you guys that don't know, when you play this game, you really just got to keep your distance and keep jump kicking. There's other ways to beat this game, but that's one of the easiest ways. This is set to very hard. You can still just do the same strategy. It's pretty freaking awesome. That's awesome, man. I can't do my slide kick. He's like throwing my fireball. I got me right in the chin. I may have to go ahead and call it after this playthrough, because I just saw my, I just looked at my phone and it's less than 10%. And again, I'm recording from my phone. I don't have any fancy recording equipment yet, so, but yeah, my phone's probably gonna die shortly into the next playthrough, so I may just end it after this one. Sorry guys, I wish I could play longer. Actually, I'm having a lot of fun. Dude, you're talking about some crazy deals. Yeah. Man, you're absolutely right. Those are really good deals. You can't really find deals like that anymore. You gotta get super lucky. Everybody knows the value about all that stuff, so it's hard to get anything again, deal wise nowadays. Unless they're just really wanting to get rid of it, you know. They're just like, here, get out of my house. That's why I like going to garage sales. Sometimes you get lucky, you find some good deals there. But even then, with the internet, it's hard to get some of those good deals anymore. Even at garage sales, people are like, well, I looked it up and it's worth this much. Like, ah, shit. Damn. Well. I know, man. The same effect happens to me when I see somebody else playing Mortal Kombat. I'm all about it. I hear you. Oh, shit. Got tired of it, didn't he? Well, hey, man, I'm glad you chose to get a Sega Genesis instead of harming yourself, for sure. And it's, yeah, I mean, it's a great console, man. Still to this day, I can't believe I'm still playing these games I played when I was a kid. But I love it. It's a blast. That was weird. He kind of turned to a red version of Shang Tsung for a second there. How am I hooking up to the TV? I've got a so this is my Sony Bravia that's hooked up to right now. It's about 55-inch Sony Bravia from like 2012. The TV I found pretty here locally. It's a 3D TV because I love watching 3D movies, and so I bought it, and I went ahead and hooked up some gaming systems to it as well. I've got another 4K TV in here that I use for other like my newer consoles like Xbox One and even my PS3 and stuff like that. But this TV, I was trying to put most of my retro consoles on this TV I'm talking about. The Sega Genesis has a actual, I think it's one of those Hyperkin HDMI ports. So like you plug it into a box and then that box goes into an HDMI cord or HDMI port on the back of the TV. So yeah, it's HDMI. I don't know if it's really putting out that high quality, but it looks pretty good. I mean, I know that you guys are seeing it on your screen. It looks decent, but to me in person, it looks even better than what you guys are seeing, you know, on the actual live feed here. Oh, it's LCD. It's LCD. But yeah, I kind of got those little those Hyperkin HDMI cords. I think they work pretty good. I've watched a lot of YouTube videos on it and people that are pretty happy with it for the most part. And I think they look really good. I'm pretty impressed with the way they've come out. I kind of want to get one for my Sega Saturn at some point, but I haven't. I've only got that little extra HDMI kind of set up for the Sega Genesis right now. Oh, well, this same cord can plug into the back of the... I have the Sega Master System also, which I never had as a kiddo, but I got about a year ago, or close to a year ago. So technically, I can put the Hyperkin into the back of the Sega Master System as well. Yeah, man, and some of that stuff is... I've seen those, the stuff you're talking about. Some of that stuff is like super expensive, and I'm like, man, I don't know if I want to... And I'm sure it looks great, but I don't know if I want to spend that kind of money on it, you know? There you go. That's right, use Raspberry Pi. That's what I have. I have also a Raspberry Pi on my other, my 4K TV as well. It's got a few other stuff hooked up, a few other consoles hooked up to it also. Let's see what my phone is at real quick. Yeah, it's like at 5%. Well, guys, I think I'm going to have to call it a night there. Unfortunately, my phone is... I thought I had it charged up enough, but apparently it was not charged up enough. So it's almost dead. So I'm going to have to call it right here. We'll do the Scorpion and the Liu Kang playthrough if you guys want me to do that at some point later on in the future. I'm more than happy to. I love playing these games. It doesn't matter, you know, it doesn't matter to me. I'm perfectly fine playing these games for... If you guys want to see it. And like I said, the next video I probably do will probably be the arcade edition, the arcade hack of it. So, I'm not familiar with that. Hobbs, Mike, Cheese, Team Planner. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks. Roasted. Brochacho, right? Brochacho. Yeah, man, thanks guys for hanging around. I really appreciate it. Had a lot of fun. I really enjoyed talking to you guys. That's primarily what this is about. It's really just connecting with you guys. You've got other Mortal Kombat nerds like me, so to say. But you know, I don't always have to do Mortal Kombat. Just here lately, I've been on the Mortal Kombat kick. You know, I can do whatever. We talked about this before. I can do Street Fighter and stuff like that too. Oh, right. Yeah, the actual... Yeah, that's what you're saying. That's what you're saying, Hobbs. I understand. Muhammad Ali? That one I haven't heard of. Muhammad Ali. Nice. All right, everyone. Well, we're gonna end it there tonight, but I might do this again Tuesday or Wednesday night this week. I haven't decided yet. I've got my regular live stream on Tuesday at 7 p.m. But I might do like another late night one like this. I'm glad you guys like to stick around for it. I just don't know what time people go to bed, you know. So I'm kind of a night owl. That's why I kind of do these videos. It's fun for me just to hop on and just let it roll. You know what I mean? Just start up a live feed and just talk to you guys, like I said. So have a great one all. We will check you out. We'll have you guys on here. Yeah, I'm thinking Tuesday night also, if possible. Tuesday or Wednesday night. Dang, you're up to 4 a.m.? Okay, so it's not a problem for you. Hey, Amos, haven't heard from you in a while. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it. And I will likely see you on Daryl's stream, or if you're able to come by on Tuesday at 7 p.m., I'll be doing my normal stream as well. So, but either way, I'm going to try to start doing these at least a couple nights out of the week. Tuesdays are usually pretty good after everybody goes to bed. And, honestly, Tuesday nights and maybe I'm not really going to say another day for the other one. It's really just kind of hit or miss. I just kind of get in that mood to just play some old school games and hang out with you guys. So hopefully you guys are around. Hopefully you guys are available. I guess did you invite Hobbs? Well, I'll send you an invite after I get off this stream here. So, anyways, guys, have a great night, and we will catch you on the next one. Be safe out there. Take care, and I hope you guys had a happy Easter. Those who celebrate it. We'll see y'all later.